What's up, guys? Welcome back to Whetto's World. It's your boy Whetto. I'm here with my man, Mr. Blake, with the 575 Southwest Vintage.
Yes, sir.
I want to say shout out to Canes for helping us get some food here. And you already know what it is. Chicken, chicken, chicken. What combo you picking? So we got all kinds of stuff going on this episode. We're going to talk about my man and his vintage hustle. We got all the stuff that's going on here at the shop. 1770 South Telshore. Come see me. And of course, we're going to hit you with a commercial break, and we're going to be right back. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Whetto's World. Let's dive right into it. So I'm here with my man Blake. We're 575 Southwest Vintage. Let's dig into it. So my man, who is Blake and what do you do? What do you represent?
My name is Blake. I'm the owner of 575 Southwest Vintage. I'm born and raised here in Las Cruces, local boy.
Hey.
Haven't gone nowhere since the day I was born. I'm just a humble, honest, hardworking person. Put my mind to something, I'm definitely going to make it happen. I was born and raised on a farm down here in on South Main. My family has lived there their whole life. Hardworking parents, so I have that in me. So other than that, that's basically,
That's where we're at with it.
My little background,
Hell
history.
yeah. Sweet. So we got a hometown hero here with us, guys. Now with the Southwest Vintage, so how or where did that hustle with the vintage clothing come about, and what is that like? Try and dig into that a little bit.
Well, that's kind of like new to me, actually, myself. I came in late to this scene, I guess. This scene probably started 5, 6, I would say almost 7 years ago, really.
Mm-hmm.
When it really started picking up, when you could hit the thrifts and you could come out with just a freaking shopping cart full of
a whole bunch of stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, it's really hard to find. So I came in last year. I was struggling to keep my mind, busy. I was a recovering drug addict last year.
Okay.
I used to be ashamed of that. I'm now not. I last year, I would get clean probably 6 months, 3 months, 8 months, and then I relapsed again. I can never just keep.
It's a tough battle.
Very tough battle. I found, so I had to try to channel my energy towards something positive.
Right.
So because that was my problem. I was just sitting at home and having those thoughts. So, I downloaded Instagram, because I never had Instagram before then, believe it or not, it was before a year ago. Downloaded Instagram, games on my phone, just apps, just something to keep my mind busy.
Yeah.
Came across, a guy, I was big into sneakers, so I was following all the sneaker hashtags. Came across, SneakerCon, a guy at SneakerCon caught my eye because he had the vintage also.
Okay.
His name is Eric Shaw.
Hey, shout out Eric Shaw.
Big out to you, homie. Still Fresh 2.0, go check him out.
Hey.
He does all kinds of stuff. He was my mentor at the beginning, first couple months. Anything I needed, really, shooting him a DM, pictures of stuff, what to look for, and he would take his time. He worked 2 jobs. He would take his time to get back to me and let me know, yes, pick that up. Yes, don't pick that up. Give me info. But then he'd also, let me learn on my own.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta trail the unbeaten path to figure out where you're going with it. Yeah.
So that's kind of where it got me started.
Okay. And
me and him still talk to this day. He still, like I said, he does his thing. I appreciate you a lot, bro, for real. That's kind of what got me started. I just kept going to thrift every day. Kept being consistent. And like I said, that energy that I would use to go and get high or go and seek what I was seeking became the energy I would use to go and find inventory.
Right.
And when I say persistent, I mean persistent. At the thrifts, as soon as they open, hitting every single one for, I'll check everything. Every hanger got checked.
Oh yeah.
Because you never know where it's going to be found. Toys, anything, man. I was determined to make it, because after a while you start finding cooler and better things.
Yeah.
I started finding stuff that I had as a kid. It's about that nostalgic aspect to me. So I started getting a little attachment to this stuff. Like, hey man, I found out I have a passion for it.
That's what's up.
So it wasn't just for the money for me, because I started doing this for a little part-time job. I was on unemployment. I started this. I went to the thrift for the first time with my last $100.
Hey, sometimes that's all it takes, though, man. And look at where you launched a whole new, a crazy new style of shopping, everything
Sure.
online, how to get a hold of somebody. You know, you got to take what's in front of you, and like you said, $100, and you got to figure out how to make $200, and then from the 2 you get to the 4.
Exactly.
And
Just like Nip
snowball.
said, double up.
Yeah,
exactly,
double up every
man.
time. Shout
For
out Nipsey
sure,
Hussle.
for
He
sure.
just turned 35. Would have
Rest
had he
in
not
peace,
been
bro.
gunned down. Yeah, rest in
Sure,
peace to a true legend on that one. So you touched on briefly on, you know, keeping clean. I know that's definitely not an
Oh,
easy
very
struggle,
very
so
difficult.
or journey to be that, but it is definitely a struggle in which, you know, you got to overcome a whole lot of new obstacles.
Oh, yeah.
You found a new relief in the clothing and, you know, shopping with that. So what kind of incentives, or not incentives, I guess you're not selling anything to it, but what did you learn, or how did you learn to adapt your, like, how do you say, like the way you were occupied with that time, trying to, you know, where's my next high gonna come from? So now it's, where's my next clothing, you know, where's the next thrift store gonna be? Like, is that how you just kind of rifle
That's
through
exactly.
them
You really just rightfully just filled that void with my next high to where's my next find.
all? Right.
And literally, I would hit, like I said, if I didn't find one, I'd check them all. Then to the point where I would end up going out of town, to the swap meets out of town, the flea markets out of town. You know, El Paso, surrounding areas. I go to different states, Arizona,
Yeah.
Texas. I haven't been to Colorado yet, but you know, I've been to Arizona and Texas picking just to find inventory to bring back to little low lost pieces
Yeah.
because I want this to, you know, get up. I want people to know about vintage. I found a passion. I saw it was help keeping me clean,
Right.
without a doubt, without any hiccups.
Occupying your time,
Without,
for sure.
oh, for sure, without
Yeah,
any
yeah.
hiccups too. Like before, like I said, I'd always have those little, you know, demons in the back of my mind. Hey man, this will feel good right now. And you know, I've kept all this a secret because of course, who's gonna want to shop with a drug addict? But I'm not ashamed of myself anymore because of because I have a different mindset. I have that clean and sober mindset.
There you go.
I'm a totally changed person. I'm ashamed of my past, but I'm not ashamed of the person that I am.
So I don't know who isn't ashamed of
No.
stuff they did. We got senators
True.
and all kinds of TV hosts. Everybody's losing jobs left and right for stuff they did back then that was dumbass
Right.
stuff. So I mean,
It's not-
at
it
least
doesn't-
you own it. Like
Oh,
that's the
I own
best
it.
thing to do from
Oh,
it, man. And then you
I own
can
it.
move forward from it. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So it's like I put that, you know, I say that, you know, no one in this, I say game, but like.
It's a game. It's a game.
I don't mean like nobody, but I'm just saying nobody will out hustle me because I will always work my damn hardest.
True to it.
So no one else can say they're going to out hustle me because I'm trying my hardest every damn day.
I know there's,
you know, just as hard as
there's
they
tons of these thrift stores all over, or are they pretty limited?
Over here, man, we are pretty bare, man.
Shout out New Mexico. It's
Right.
20 years behind everything.
Always, man. But it's not just that, man. I mean, because we are in a small town, so a lot of tours don't happen, a lot of events don't happen.
True.
You know, you go to El Paso, you'll find better stuff. Even then, I'm not going to rat people out or point fingers, but stuff never makes it to the racks. People donate stuff, they sort it out in the back, and they sort it out in the back, and it never makes it to the
Ooh, I'm gonna
racks.
take that one. That one's
Yes,
cool.
sir.
I believe that.
And it's no secret. You ask anybody. You know, it's not just people in my game. You ask an employee there, and they'll tell you. I mean, shit. I mean, it's not no secret.
Yeah, they're trying to keep stuff.
So either it's very hard to find stuff at the thrift. So again, me being that hustler mindset, having that mentality, I got to go get it. You know, I got to find it. I went to estate sales, to ask people, put my name out there, business cards. Sure as shit, people started calling me. Oh,
Yeah.
you buy this, you buy this, you buy this. Made my connects, and then I started finding it before it hit the thrifts.
There you go, right
And that's
before
the
the
trick.
touchdown. Heck yeah.
So again, I'm doing everything anyone could possibly do to find vintage items, not just the thrift.
Okay, now once you get to these estate sales or these garage sales, hitting people up before stuff touches a different thrift store, how are you selling this stuff? Like, what are you doing with that? Are you using straight social media, or you just pop the trunk on somebody?
You straight up, honestly, it used to be a pop trunk. I ain't gonna lie.
It's where we started out. Shout out to DoWatiWant Industries.
Pop trunk, bro, and I had people laughing at me. I know people are laughing at me. Don't matter, bro, because I would go up to Marshall's clothing store.
Yeah.
People walking in and out looking for clothing. I didn't care if I sold a damn thing. I did not care if I sold a penny. I just wanted to get my name out there and let people know that vintage is out here. And again, and this was in my first month.
Yeah.
This is in my first month or two. I went and did pop-ups once a week for about 2 months at Marshall's. I was there every Saturday. And like I said, it wasn't about the sales. And I think the most I made there was like $50, you know, and I'd be there for like 4 hours, you know, or I make $30. You know, I'd always make something, but then again, I was happy with that.
Yeah. You started
I
to
was
the
happy with
process,
that.
yeah.
Because it was more people were asking questions than buying, which to me meant future business. And sure as shit, 2 of those people that questioned me about it end up being customers to this day.
There you go.
You know, and good customers.
Hell yeah,
and
loyalty.
And so, you know, people were laughing at me. And again, I didn't have the best inventory even. You know, I didn't really know what I was doing. I was a newbie. I've had people call me bandwagoners. Everyone's got to start somewhere. Just because I didn't know about it until a year ago, you're going to call me a bandwagoner? No, man. You know, don't point fingers, call people names in this game. You know, there's plenty for everybody. If you want to go out and get it, bro, I'm a prime example that it can happen. Because I'm telling you, if you knew where I was last year and how I looked, the type of person, like I said, I had $100 to my name. I was on unemployment. That was the last $100 in my unemployment account. Nothing. No savings account.
Well, I bet it woke your
Nothing,
ass
bro.
up, though.
Nothing. So that's what I'm saying. I gotta make this hustle. This is 100. So I made that 1 into 2, that 2 into 4, that 4 into 8, and it just kept going. I never took an L. Or I probably should. I took a couple L's, but I never took a setback.
Yeah, you can't ever. When you got something that you know is good, shout out to What I Want. You don't want to let it go, no matter what the naysayers are saying, what kind of doubts that you're putting on yourself. Because Lord knows how many times I question myself, like, do I just want to sell this shit out, get rid of it?
Me too, bro.
You know, the perseverance with passion is always going to take you to the paper.
Exactly.
No matter what.
Exactly.
So,
I was just looking for the big picture. I was like, you know what? I knew one day my inventory would get better, and I didn't. Like I said, and if I didn't find it, I was going to make the connections to find it.
Yeah.
And sure, I reached out to people in New Jersey. Shout out to my sis in New Jersey.
Hey.
And you know, I don't tag them because people try to piggyback. You know, keep your plugs a secret. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I got a plug in Pennsylvania. I got a plug in El Paso. I got a plug here. I got a plug in Midland. You know, so I've reached out to
plugged
people
in everywhere
across the nation that have access to more thrift stores, to bins, to better. You know, you're in Pennsylvania, you're in New Jersey. That's a higher class area. They have more money. They have more things. They have better things. They have events there. They have tours there.
That's true.
You know, they're closer to Sturgis rallies. You're going to find more Harleys there. It just makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So it took time. It took months, and until probably January, February of this year, those plugs. You know, they finally saw. You know, probably saw it in me. Hey, you know, I'm gonna give this guy a chance. They started sending me bulk little by little, and good stuff. Then just became, hey, it's just a normal thing now. I get DMs all day, text messages all day. Hey, do you want this? Do you want this? Is this what you need? Is this what you need? And it's heat.
That's good. Sounds like you got a solid team behind you too, man.
Oh, exactly. I'm good. Like I said, you just got to surround yourself with winners. Shout out to all my plugs, for real. You guys are making it happen. And, you know, dreamwork makes the team work. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Hey, dream work. There ain't no dream work. There ain't no teamwork though. So you gotta have a plan. Sounds like you've had one this last year. Off of what you've told us right there, seems like one hell of a journey, man. So you know, one, I commend you on being able to put the other stuff down and pick up the hangers, and then not only just picking up the hangers off of stuff you like, but then being able to flip it into a passion.
Yeah, and
for
also,
the money, you know what I mean?
And also, like I said, I would sell it on. Then I went to my Instagram, and then, like I said, I would go to local events here. You know, shout out to Charles that had those BHG Fest.
Shout out
That's my boy. He puts that. He laid the platform down for me to get my name out there, show people what I have. And again, he saw something in me. The first pop up we did in October. Asked me to keep doing his pop-ups, and after the first one, like I said, we exchanged numbers. Any advice I need, he gives me. Any pointers, any events that he's putting on, I'm definitely going to be set up next to each other because we just have a big setup. It attracts people. So we become friends. So I really appreciate him for allowing those, for putting on those events, and providing the platform for me to get my name out there. And then I would do other events too. We would have a monthly event until it happened in March. All this crap happened in March down in El Paso. Yeah, it was called the Big Thrift Flea Market, thrift store. They put them on. Again, provide the platform for a lot of top-notch resellers in the area. Me, another one from here, Time Flip Co. Shout out Will, Time Flip Co. He put in a word in January. They need a last-minute vendor. I inquired about it. They asked, hey, is he about it? Does he have the right inventory? And Will said, oh, without a doubt, you want him here. He's going to be a good addition. And sure as shit, I was there every month, and I do really good there.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
People be trying to sleep on New Mexico, but damn it, we got a bunch of hustle and a whole lot of time on our hands because we ain't worried about all that other bullshit.
Nope.
So all I know
if you're a
is
hustler, you ain't worried about nothing but your money.
that's it, man. I mean, that kind of goes in everywhere too,
True.
but definitely here in the land of mañana, there's either you're worried about tomorrow or you're worried about right now. And all the people I know in my circle want it now. But with that, instead of a now, we're gonna hit you with a break and come back later. But yeah, so stay tuned for more from Whetto's World and my man, South by Southwest, or actually 575 Southwest Vintage, my man. So we'll be right back. All right, guys, welcome back. I'm here with my man Blake with 575 Southwest Vintage, and let's dive right back into it. So my man, with everything going on with COVID and your hustle that you have an online platform to be able to move your work with, how are you pushing forward with everything going on right now?
Honestly, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to hustle more on online, on Instagram. Really, on Instagram. I have nothing posted on eBay, which I should. Honestly, if you're a reseller
or Etsy or
yeah,
Bosch,
if you're a reseller, do them all. I know that I'm slacking, but I'm just trying to push. I mean, this year I focused on the locals, the local platform, the local social media tags. I wanted to get the locals out there. So pretty much all of my followers are local followers, or surrounding areas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I got a really good local following, really good reputation. There's a lot of resellers out here. But I just really, I get the majority of the business, because they see, they
consistent,
and they just see the hustle, bro. I get shop owners all the time. Shout out Creepy's Closet in Albuquerque.
Creepy's Closet?
Yeah.
Shout out Creepy's Closet. Hope get you on here too, man. Don't worry.
Yes, sir. He always, is giving me props for like, bro, you're killing it. Your energy is just off the wall. You work hard for years. Just one day, it's going to pay off. And he asked me for advice, and when he asked me for advice, I'm like, what? Like,
humbling experience.
It's very humbling, bro. It's very humbling when anyone asks me for help, and I don't even have to research. I just tell them what I know off the top of my head, because like I know, like I study stitching, I study tags. Hours online, and then I'll go and get my own inventory, fill it, see how like a early 90s stitching is compared to a late 90s stitching is. So when I pick up a shirt, that's early 90s. I can just tell. Or by the tag, I know how to read tags, so I know how to tell within like a 2-year range of how old that shirt is. And I study this stuff for hours. So it pays off, And a lot of these people, they don't do that. They're just going by single stitch and looking for a date. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these bangers, man, they're not going to have a date, or it's going to be faded, or you're just going to pass it up because you're not going to know really what it is. So it's a really humbling experience when shop owners and other resellers reach out for me for help, and I just let them know what I'm thinking off the top of my head, and they'll get back to me and like research and be like, holy crap, bro, you're totally right. Bro, thank you. And like I get that a lot, and it's a very humbling experience with me being a newbie and people calling me a bandwagoner. It's a very humbling experience because it's
whoa! Check that out.
That's right.
We're gonna have that one pop off anyway. So
right.
Well, cheers to you, brother, man. Shit, I couldn't
even get to
that one to it, but
that's right.
Most of the time on the show, we like to cheers to the success of what you got going on. So
that was a good one.
That was you couldn't you're diving right into what you do as your hustle, how you're appraising stuff. So shit, man, cheers to you on that one.
Thank you.
Do what I want, couldn't wait to get you.
Right.
So shit, yeah, best part of this podcast stuff is most of it's improv. So that was pretty fucking kick ass.
Catch nothing.
I ain't gonna scare the shit out of you.
I can't lie either. But I guess I knew what it was after about a second.
Right.
But thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Hell yeah, man. Cheers to you, brother.
Cheers to
I
you.
hope nothing but success and kick ass.
you.
I hope you find all the rare gems that no one else can.
To
So
you as well.
to
Thank you.
575 Southwest Vintage, man. Cheers to you, brother. Holy shit, that scared the hell out of me. All right, so now you know how to appraise stuff. You can read tags like a blind person does better than that. Man, how would you say with all the COVID situation going on, you know, you got these other shop owners, are any of them reaching out to you, or like how are you? Like you said, they do.
Get my inventory out there more.
Yeah,
Besides pushing online, well, yeah, online sales have picked up a lot. Shout out to you guys, my supporters, my customers from all over, not just local. That's picked up. But then, like I said, I've been used to events every month or some sort of pop up every month.
Yeah.
You got to.
You gotta put your name out there, man.
You got to. If you're serious about it, you got inventory sitting around. What are you gonna do? Sell thousands of dollars?
Man.
I'm gonna go out there and make thousands of dollars.
Move it. You gotta move it.
There's actually one just Saturday. I missed out. I didn't realize it. I'll shoot myself. I was kicking myself in my ass. I didn't realize I could go. Was able to go. I had money set aside. I had I had people there. I had peeps there that I could stay with. The homie in Alamogordo went. The Still Fresh 2.0 was there. So
it's True Fresh.
it's like, yeah, so it's like I could have stayed with him. I didn't realize that I had the means to make it out there, and bro, it was insane. They damn near sold out their racks.
Hell yeah.
It was crazy. People were waiting outside in the hot heat.
Woo.
I mean, and they did not leave. They
They
waited.
they wanted that
They
shit.
wanted it because why? Because people are wanting events. They're tired of being cooped up. They got
Bruh.
money to spend. Vintage community is hot right now, so that's what I need to do. I need to travel to events that I can to, as long as I can afford to travel, 1-2 states away, and I can afford to go there, and it's going to be worth my money. You got to spend money to make money.
That's
So
correct.
what
Spare
I'm
money
doing
don't make
too.
money, folks. You gotta invest in yourself, folks.
That is my number one motto. If you follow me since day one, you know what I always say. Scared money don't make money.
You gotta plant the money seed and water it constantly. And I'm talking about you gotta
be
do your
confident in
research.
yourself.
You gotta be confident. You gotta know. You gotta stick to your guns when you know you got a good deal on. Just like I do here at the shop. I definitely try to help.
Check him out, dude. He's got some dope merch.
1770 South Tell
Street
Shore.
merch.
I appreciate that. But you gotta know where you're at, who you're selling to, what you're selling.
It's not just picking up a single stitch t-shirt. It's not just
Man.
picking up a band t-shirt.
There is so much
really,
to it.
I have band t-shirts and people, and I have those customers. People have band t-shirts, they set on them. I have, like I said, I have jerseys. I set on them. People have jerseys, they sell them. You gotta know your clientele. There's trends right now.
Definitely.
Like someone just sold a Disney all over print Aladdin t-shirt, a well-known reseller, for $6,000.
There it is.
One t-shirt.
Jesus.
So what happened to the Disney market? Skyrocketed.
Gone.
Anything. A $30 Mickey is now a $50 Mickey. It's
all about
ridiculous.
branding.
So it's crazy. So you gotta watch the trends. You can't just be like, oh, I'm grabbing this. No, it's more than this. You gotta know what sells. You gotta know your clientele.
Definitely.
The trends. You kind of gotta watch what's coming up and what in your gut feeling about what's gonna be hot.
Always
next.
follow the gut. Always follow.
Because if you're gonna you're gonna be sniping stuff for cheap because they don't feel it's gonna be hot, and then within a year, all the stuff you got for cheap is hot now, and you're sitting on a good pile of it.
Yeah.
So you gotta watch the trends too about what's gonna be hot next. And then I'm also putting in racks. I'm trying to collaborate with UGK Underground Cuts.
Shout out to Smitty
My boy.
and Ashley Locksmith. Everybody over there, Blinzino, all y'all.
Raw and uncut blades. Go check them out.
Ooh, sharp than a motherfucker, I tell you
Best
what.
blades in the game. Checking them out right next door to
1770 South Tell Shore right next to me.
That's
Come
right.
see us,
I
man.
got-
We get your fresh cuts, fresh clothes, everything.
Everything.
Vintage stuff, you name it.
I'm gonna put some
We out
stuff
here.
out in there. Jerseys, t-shirts, anything that anything that can fit in there. We're limited to space,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna fit as much dope shit as I can in there for my locals to come to shop. And then I'm also going to reach out to other local hustlers like this guy. Maybe we can collaborate with something.
We can
have a little rack out here for you guys to come shop, and come check out his merch. We got to scratch each other's back.
We got to stick together.
Exactly.
Hustles, birds of a feather flock together. So if you out there trying to put your hustle on, bro, let us know. We'll try to help you plug in as well. That's what
right.
all this right here is for, man. I'm definitely looking for entrepreneurs, hustlers,
right.
Anybody local, even if you're not local. Shit, I'll Skype message you or talk to you on that just so we can get. There's too much information out there. There's too much money that we can't sit still as our age group. No way, bro. We have to take advantage of what's in front of us.
While we're young, we got to get it because right now COVID is a blessing in disguise.
Definitely.
If you ain't getting your money and you're over here crying, oh, I can't make money because of COVID, bro, you ain't hustling.
If it didn't bring out the hustle in you, you ain't got it.
I made more money or the same. Well, no, honestly, I've made more money probably. The same. I've had to reach out. I've rubbed elbows with the right people.
Yep.
I rubbed elbows with Slobby Robbie.
Shout out to Slobby Robbie.
We exchanged numbers. Now hopefully we can do some business when I go to AZ. He stopped by, cashed out some things. So that he needed for the shop. As long as I made some profit, left some money on it, left some meat on the bone for him.
Yep.
So it's like really I would never. The year, if you know who Slobby Robbie is, he is, shout out to him.
Crazy
he
cool.
He put this on the map. So again, big props to him. Much love to him for the kind words and support he gave to me. It's just crazy. Like I said, it's crazy what I look back last year, the mindset I was in. The guys, I thought I was going nowhere. I thought that was gonna be my life. Found an outlet. And then now, like you said,
and look at you now, man. Sitting here with me talking about your own business.
And it's flourishing. It's not just, I'm making it. My parents were, you're selling clothes, you're selling old clothes and now they're like, good job. They're seeing those sales and they're seeing that I can make it, do what I'm doing. So, even if you get those naysayers, even if your parents just keep telling them, if you have that passion, you have that mindset, you're going to make it.
Right. Don't give up.
And don't listen to those naysayers. I had people, like I said, call me all kinds of shit, tell me my shit was whack, and they're going to do anything they can to, try to make people not shop with me. Dude, just do you. If you put your head down and keep your mindset and put your mind to it, you can do whatever you want. And I am a perfect example of that because I'm going to lie, a piece of shit, drug addict, stole from my own family. Now they all, forgive me, which I am thankful for, because I don't deserve it. I don't deserve their forgiveness. And to, be my own person, they respect me. They know I've changed. I know I've changed. I'm a totally different. It's just amazing. I'm so blessed. I thank God. And I thank Thrifting and Vintage for changing my life.
Hell yeah, man. You got to find that passion and plug in.
It's the passion. You gotta have the passion.
Hell yeah.
And surround yourself with winners. Surrounded myself with a lot of good winners, and like I said, birds of a feather flock together. You got to surround yourself with the right people, because if not, they're just going to bring you down.
That's correct. So on here, my man, now Do What I Want is a huge staple of my life, and it sounds like you do too.
Yes,
so
sir.
What would you say Do What I Want represents in your hustle, my man?
Exactly that.
Yeah,
I want to do what I want. I've had jobs from tire tech to fast food to farming. Like I said, farming's in my blood. Construction, I've done, a lot of shit. Never once really liked any of it past about a few months. A new job's cool, woo, for about 2 months, and after this shit sucks.
I got a new name tag. I got a collection
Exactly.
like, what is it, Wayne's World, where he's got the whole board full of them.
So it's like.
Same.
And you always have that freaking upper above you that's an idiot that can always has to do things his way when your way is just as good. It's going to get it done easier. You always have people that's trying to hold you back, that doesn't want you to climb the ladder.
Right.
So I'm always I always knew I'm going to have to do my own business, but I just didn't. Like I said, I didn't have that mindset from 23 to 28. I was a drug addict. I thought that was my life. You know, that was what I wanted to do.
That's some pretty scary shit though. When something like that's got a hold of you, man, it's
it
ain't no easy journey to get out of, man.
It happened by the ball. Like I said, I always wanted to change. You know, like I said, there would be times when I would go be getting my fix, and I would be crying. You know, like tears, knowing this is wrong, but I'm still driving. I'm still driving.
That high is one hell of a
my hands are not turning around or making a U-turn, and so that's how I know like I'm sick, and it is a sickness. It is after a while it becomes it's a choice, but after a while it is a sickness. It takes over your mind. So I mean, don't get me wrong. At first you chose to become an addict. But after that, it's they got you
stuck
in it.
for sure.
You're stuck. So I can never, like I said, get down the road. So once I found this, it was like I said, blessing in disguise, and I ran with it. Yeah. It's just do what I want. Like I said, I wanted to do what I want. It's my own business. I do what I want when I want. Wake up when I want. Take vacation when I want.
Hell yeah.
I'm always posting, so always got something that's always get a hold of me. But yeah, I do what I want. Straight up, that's what I want to do. Be my own boss, hire who I want to hire, and travel to where I want to travel, and just have my own schedule. Because, like you said, this is my life. This is my business, and I want to do what I want with it.
Fucking right, man. And that's what it's about, man. We represent the rebels, hell bent on success, and that's a true testimony to it right there, guys. So, my man, let them know what you got coming up next, where they can reach you out online, and
you can get at me at 575 Southwest_vintage on Instagram. If you get a hold of me, maybe get a hold of me locally, come check some stuff out. I am now putting a rack over at UGK Cuts in Smitty. And in the back room, I have jerseys, I'll have t-shirts, hats. I'll have as much stuff as I can fit in there that's not going to occupy too much space and take away from him. And then, like you said, maybe more some out here.
Yep.
And then I'll also be trying to do as much of the pop-ups. Like you said, New Mexico probably ain't going to have nothing open for a while. Texas, yeah, boo. Texas, though, hopefully if something around Texas, Arizona, if there's an event coming up and like I said, I can make it in the surrounding areas, I'll definitely be posting it on my story, on my IG, and letting you guys know where you could find some shit out and come check me out.
Hell yeah, man. With that, man, I'm going to cheers to you one more time. Cheers to the success, bro.
Cheers.
Glad to see you make it out of the mud, man.
Thank you.
Y'all come see me. I'm out here at 1770 South Tell Shore here at DoWatiWant Industries. You can catch me online as well. That's DWIW.shop. The podcast is Whetto's World on YouTube. You already know we're doing crazy antics on there. If you know an entrepreneur, you are yourself one, give me a DM, shout me out. I'll put you in the hot seat, see what you got going on. I got a 30% discount code going on right now all month for all you back to school students. Even if you're not a student, you're stuck in front of that computer, I know you want to shop and spend some money. So give us a holler, man. But that's a wrap here at Whetto's World. See ya, my man.